Hi everyone. Today we are going to see some of the one-liners in Python. So it's very easy to code in Python, and it's a really simple to have things uh, do it in one line. So in this video, we will see how we can write some effective code in Python and in a single line. Let's go straight away. So we'll start with how we will print the hello world. So this is the syntax. So we type print and then single quotes hello world will make you print hello world. Max of two values. So in Python, everything is evaluated from right side. So if you see, it starts with the function 100 comma 2 is a two values, and what it says is like if x is greater than y, you take x, otherwise y, and we are having a function lambda function for that. Same case, we have minimum of two values which we pass 100 and 2. So in this case we flip the check, and in this case it will print 2 as an output. Sort the list. So let's consider like we have a list 1 4 3 2, and how do we sort it? We just call this function sorted, and we will see the list in sorted order. Modify items in a list. So this technique is called list comprehension. So what we are doing here is like we have a list and we loop through for I in list, and what we are doing inside is like I star 2. So that means each element is multiplied by 2 at every loop. So the output will be 2864. Toggling elements in 2D list. Let's consider a list with 2D element like 1, 1, 0, 0, everything. And what we are doing here is like we are toggling the values of these list items. So let's always start from the right side for row in list. So whatever we are calling is a row, single row. 1, 1 will be taken, and then 0, 0 will be taken, and 1, 1 will be taken. So after that, what we are doing is we are creating a list of that, and again we are looping for I in row of the splitting of that particular row with 1. That means each row will be split. Each item in that row will be split, and for each of that value we are toggling the to 1, that is XOR operation. So the output will be 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Filtering from the list. So let's say we have a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we want to filter some item from the list. So we pass in a list for the filter function, and the condition for the filter is x mod 2 equals 0. That means like it will filter only the even number. So here we are seeing 2, 4. Reversing a list. So reversing the list is straightforward. So what we are doing is we are using an extended split, and what here we are having -1 means like it reverses it iterates from the backward. So we are saying 5 4 3 2 1. Swapping two variables. So this is how we have statements in Python uh, have it in a single line, like adding a semicolon, so that like you can have everything in a single line. So here what we are seeing is we assign two values a comma b. A equals 10 and then b equals 20. So what we are doing here is like b is assigned to a and a is assigned to b, and we are printing a comma b. So here a will be printed as 20 and b will be printed as 10. Combining two lists. So zip is a function which will help you to combine two lists. So we have two lists, and if you use a function called z, it will combine both the lists like 1 comma 5 with the indexes 2 comma 6, 3 comma 7, 4 comma 8, transposing the list. So what we are doing here, let's say like we have a list which has these elements 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, 5 as a tuple, and we want to flip back to the list. So we want to transpose it. So there's a special character like star with the list in front list, so that it will transpose it, so that like 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5 will be separated out and put it in a list. Swapping two variables. Okay, I think so. This is not swapping two variable. It's just like again the extended list comprehension. And what we are saying is if I equals 2, we are iterating from the list, and the condition is you you print only if it's like I. So I matches this condition. If I equal to 2, then print the value, add that value. So and then finally it will have that as a list. Random choice from a list. So here what we are doing is we are first importing a random package, and then create a lambda function which will takes choice of the list. And then every time when this is called, we have a choice for this particular list. Permute elements in a list. We have a list and we want to permute the values. So again we start from for I in list, and then again for j in list, and we add this value like as a tuple I comma j, so that like at each point like it will be permuted for that case, iterating over a list. Let's say we have elements like this, and we always start from the right for I in list, and then we create a row. So this is a row, and for each row we print the j, and we create a list out of it. So this means like it splits one character from each of the row. So that's what we are seeing 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4. So some of the various list operations are, let's say we have a list. If we print with the list square bracket, it will print the list. If we print with the function bracket, it will create a generator. If it creates a flower bracket, it creates a set. Same case for the string. So if we have a string and we want to have that computed as a list, then each character will be taken as a list. And for the flower bracket, it takes as a set, and with a normal bracket, it will create as a generator, splitting the strings. So here we are splitting with space character, so everything will be split and return as a list. Here we wanted to add something to the string for characters. So let's say like we have a string and we want to add hyphen for each of the characters. So that's what we are saying here. Enumerate the list. So enumerate is an option where we enumerate the items in the list, and it will be shown as for the indexes. So here we are seeing for each of the values in the list, it enumerates and add it to the list. So here we are seeing 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. That's the value that it shows. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you.